Well, hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Kite Swift Moves Trading Academy. And today I'm looking at, in this video, we're looking at another strategy, kind of similar to the last one that we looked at. Now, what I've done here is it doesn't matter which stock or ETF you look at, I just happen to have ConocoPhillips up. And what I did was this time I loaded the Commodity Channel Index, the CCI. That's another indicator. So I simply just went here. I typed in CCI. Here, I'll show you CCI. This came up. I clicked there. That loaded this. Now, the one difference you'll find if you load this up on tradingview.com is that you see this red line. Well, originally, let me show you how it was originally set. To me, it was very difficult to see. It was like this. It was a yellow, I think, something like that. Anyways, it was very hard to see. But this just shows you can adjust these items to your liking. Like here, I clicked on setting, and I clicked on here, and I just went to red. To me, it contrasts with the blue nicely. So this is kind of like the last one that we looked at with the stochastic, except um, I wouldn't necessarily say you're looking at for the sweet spot. I mean, you could, but what I'm mainly looking at here is if this blue line is above the red line, then you're in a buy zone. If you're below it, you're in a sell zone. So let's take a look at that. So right here, this candle here is where it crossed over, and this one here is where it crossed back right here. So price action wise, what does that mean? Well, let's grab our price tool. And again, if you really think about it, I mean, how deep technically are you really getting into this analysis when you use these type of indicators? You're not. It's not a whole lot of effort. You're just looking at the image, you comparing it to the price action. Some of these indicators get a lot more in depth, a lot more, you need a little more expertise, I guess you'd say. But like following this move right here, as you can see right here, this is showing you that was $11.32 increase in the stock price. So again, if you owned 100 shares of that stock, that would have made you $1,132. And that was, let's see, I always like looking at let me hide this thing. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So that was at 8 o'clock. So you would have had to start your move in the pre-market hours, and it went until 8 o'clock the next day. Hold on, what do we do here? And look at the date. So that's February 26th and March 3rd. So yeah, there's a few days. That was a swing trade, but still, that's now what happened. What if you owned instead of 100 shares? What if you owned 1,000? You start seeing how this compounds and makes some good money. Now you could do, if you're into it, you could do a long term. You could do a long term option trade with this. I wouldn't feel real comfortable with it, but to me, when I'm doing options, I'm just trying to trade in and out real fast. But anyhow, that just shows you, like on that one trade, you can make some good money. Now, let's say it crosses that line, and you reverse your position. Okay, so again, let's look at the price action on that. So if you bought into your short here and sold there, that's $3.56 price change if you shorted. So again, if you held 100 shares, you would have made $356 on one trade. So again, simple indicator or tool to use, and more than pays for itself. And the indicator's free. Now I have the basic plan for TradingView. I think it's something like $10 a month or whatever it is. It's trades like this that more than pay for itself. This is a really good charting system. Are there others? Yeah, there's others. Find the one that you're comfortable with, but I'm just trying to show you a different strategy that you could use with this system. Hope this helps. Take care. Bye.